What is up, geeks? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Magneto figure from the Marvel Select line, and I'm really hyped for this because I'm still feeling really awesome about X-Men Days of Future Past, so I wanted to review something related to that. If you haven't watched my review of X-Men Days of Future Past, please go check that one out. So here is a close-up of the packaging. Really cool Magneto symbol over there. And like always, you have the character's name on the side with Marvel Select on the top. Here's a close look of the figure in the package. And if you look to the side, there's this really cool image of Magneto. Very nice. If anyone knows the artist who drew that, let me know, because I really like the way he drew Magneto. Here's another image of Magneto, and that's the figure with the stand. And it also shows off the other figures in the wave. You have Deadpool, Cyclops, and also the variant of Magneto. And it's pretty cool the way they drew him, because he almost has like a Quicksilver-esque kind of face sculpt. And that makes sense because, as you know, Magneto is the father of Quicksilver. So if you want to read this, just pause it. Okay, now, so first, let's take a look at the base we have here. It says Xavier Institute. In the comics, it's supposed to be Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. I'm not quite sure where this is referring to, but if you know, let me know in the comments below. Here you can see the peg stand, and this in particular I like a lot, because if you guys notice, it is Colossus's hand, and I do have a comparison here just to see if they have the scale right, and it is a bit bigger. If you look here, this is the Colossus figure, the Marvel Select Colossus. At least the paint and the sculpting was consistent. It's just that you can see that his hand is so much bigger, so it's not really in scale. I mean, they attempted to do that. It's not that bad. It's not that noticeable either, unless you had the other figures to compare it to. Everything else, pretty cool. I mean, I like all of this sculpt work here. The paint is just, it makes it look very realistic. All the pipes and stuff that you see, all the, the remnants of the school. It's just so epic, and it would look amazing to see Magneto on this. So we'll definitely check that out later. Okay, so here's a close-up of the figure. Let's start with the head. It's a very nice head sculpt. I like this a lot. I like how it looks like the helmet is removable, even though it's not, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't really take away from how good this sculpt is. Very intricate, and the paint is clean. I like the shadow coming over his eyes to make it just look like a real helmet. I like the back and how they added this detail over here, this sculpt. I really dig the purple that they used. It's a very nice purple. It's a bit dark when I see this on the video. It's almost like a royal purple. I like that shade of purple. Very nice sculpt work here in the body with the six-pack. Got the lines over here too. It's not just a fitted suit. You can see that there's some kind of texture to it. Very nice. There are two different shades of purple, a more shiny purple. As you can see here, it matches with the part of his belt. And then this, underwear portion matches with the cape. There is some shading. I don't know if you can see that with the glare of the light, but there is some shading on the upper thighs. And even here near the calf area. So let's take a look at articulation. So his head could go left and right, up and down pretty well. Not too bad. A little bit of a neck pivot. His arm can go up that much. It's a little bit hindered by the cape. not that bad because this cape is a flexible plastic. His arm can go up that much. Now it hinders it more because of the way the cape is shaped. It can go back that much. You have a hinge here on the elbow, single joint, and you also have wrist swivel, and it can go in and out, which is pretty good. Now for the legs, you can go out that much. It's a T-joint, and it kind of only goes out at an angle, which is kind of weird, but we've seen that a lot with Marvel Select figures. There is no upper thigh rotation, even though it looks like it. It's glued on there, so it only rotates like that. That's the reason why his foot goes like that and not straight. He does have a double jointed knee, which is good. His foot rotates and it goes in, up and down, but there's no ankle pivot, because this is one of the older Marvel Select figures, not the new ones, because you see the new ones having the ankle rocker, you know. But this could have used a calf rotation over here near the boot, I think. But otherwise, I mean, the articulation is not too bad. The detail is amazing. So I really like it. So Magneto stands about 7¼ inches tall. Next to Colossus, you can see that Colossus towers over Magneto. So it's a good scale. It fits in with the other Marvel Select figures. We can compare him to Juggernaut, which is his half-brother, for those who do not know that. And Juggernaut also towers over Magneto. Juggernaut's about an inch taller than Colossus, too. So, I mean, all these figures fit pretty well with each other, all the Marvel Select figures. They do well with keeping them in scale. If we do compare him to a 6-inch figure, it doesn't really fit into scale, except if it's Wolverine, because Wolverine should be a bit smaller anyway, so that fits in pretty well. Let's see here with Charles Xavier. He does look a bit too small compared to him. It can work because he's sitting down on the wheelchair, so it's not as noticeable, but if you do look at it, it kind of looks like Magneto is a bit too tall. Well, that's it for my review. Thank you for watching. There's going to be more reviews coming, guys. So until the next review, until the next time I see you guys, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself.